I want to talk about change. Change. One of the hardest things to do in life is change. And when I looked up the definition of change, it told me that it was to make or become different. And a lot of times we don't want to change because we're afraid of the unknown. But sometimes life will push you to change. But last night, y'all, when life is lifing, you have to decide to become an eagle. I'm going to tell y'all the process that an eagle takes itself through. Did y'all know that the eagle was one of the species that has the longest lifespan? Because the eagle takes itself through a change. When an eagle reaches its 40th year, the beak on the eagle don't work like it used to. The claws on the eagle don't work like it used to. The feathers on the eagle starts weighing the eagle down. So the eagle has two options. The eagle can either die or take itself through a painful change. And when an eagle decides to take itself through that painful change, it'll fly up on the mountaintop. And the eagle would hit his head to break its beak off on a rock. And once that old beak falls off, the eagle will sit and it'll wait for that beak to grow back. And once the beak grows back, the eagle will pluck at the claws and pluck all the claws off. And once those claws grow back, the eagle will pluck out its feathers and it'll grow new feathers. And once the eagle has took itself through all that painful change, the eagle can take its new flight and start flying in their new change. So y'all, even though pain comes with change, don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to change. You know, we can learn from birds. I learned that when it rains, all birds occupy shelter. But an eagle, when it rains, an eagle flies above the clouds. So I don't know about y'all, but I decided to become an eagle. When life is lifing, decide to change. I know sometimes life gets hard, but don't you give up. Because when you decide to change is going to bring that beauty out in you. Change is going to bring those blessings out of you. Change is going to make you become the person that you were destined to be. I like the Bible verse, 1 Corinthians 13 and 11. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. But when I became a man or a woman, I gave up childish ways. You know, once you get to a point in your life where you want to change, when you want to stop that childish speaking, that childish thinking, that childish reasoning, you put that away. Because you know, once you put those things away, man, y'all, you're going to be a different person. So just like the eagle releases all the things that's holding it back from having a great life, that's what you need to do when you change. The eagle breaks off his beak, plucks off his claws, plucks off his feathers in order to grow something more beautiful. So sometimes you have to let go of those things that's keeping you from changing. And I know it's hard. But you do. Sometimes you have to let go of that person that you love. You have to let go of those material things that you love. And sometimes you have to let go of that job you love in order to change into the life that you really, really want. But remember, change is going to be painful, but it's going to be beautiful. And once you decide to change, you're going to see those doors You're going to see those endless possibilities. You're going to see that love that you want. It's all going to come your way. Now, I know that God, He moves, He shifts, and He breaks off those things that we no longer need in our life. But in order for Him to do that, you have to take yourself through a painful change. There's beauty in pain. There's beauty in change. So, I need all y'all to decide to become an eagle. I know that I decided to become an eagle.